He's way irrational, bordering on nutso.
We'll just get that's it. There you go. That's it. There.
Look at that.
Move it over
Okay.
just a bit.
Not the movie. Ain't no reason for this, man.
Not the movie just being horny.
And this scene goes on for a while too.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Well, because they got another ass to go to.
This is ass number one.
Yeah, shit. You next.
And the movie's like, hold on, fellas.
Yeah.
Do not forget, we get one more now.
It's a damn shame with me. I have to look at the movie and say, man, grow the hell up.
For real.
Stop it. I want to get the water hose and spray it on this movie.
Yeah, you knock that shit
Get
off.
this movie hard on down. Stop it.
When I'm saying like
Put your dick down.
I'm saying, man, take the camera off that fine white girl's ass.
Yeah.
That's me saying that.
Double Toasted's 11th year anniversary party is coming up. Join us for a full weekend of live music, shows, comedy, after parties, a movie screening, and more. Get your tickets by going to dtanniversary.eventbrite.com and use the QR code right there to take you to the site and get your tickets today. And I'll be back at the Broadway Comedy Club June 27th for my own style of sit-down comedy. You'll also be doing some open mic. So get your tickets now by going to doubletoastedny.com. Use that QR code right there. Or you can go to doubletoasted.com. So, if you fancied yourself a film hipster back in the, 1990s, then you were going around just like everybody else talking about, oh, dude, you should check out Hong Kong cinema, dude. It's so awesome. Everything is real stunts. I don't know why you were a surfer at the same time. It was radical, man. Turbulent. But you were talking about Hong Kong cinema. It was underground. It was something everybody hadn't seen. It made you cooler than somebody else because, well, if you wanted to see it, you had to know somebody who had a tape.
True. And while the others were talking about Chuck Norris and Steven Seagal and all that, you were watching real martial artists like Donnie Yen and Sammo Hung.
Yes.
And Jackie Chan.
Exactly. And Jackie Chan started to become popular. Then, that's when people said, man, I remember when he used to be cool.
Right.
I remember when Jackie Chan used to be our thing. Now they got him singing out or hanging out with the sip of the week.
They said the silly dude of the week.
Yeah.
I'm just not, no. Of course, that's Rush Hour. The Rush Hour was great. He had finally hit mainstream. He was already one of the biggest stars in the world, but now Hollywood got a hold of him. And it seemed promising. He came in, he was a big hit with American audiences. Yeah, sure, he wasn't the hipsters thing anymore. He just didn't belong to them. But for everybody else, it was an impressive crossover. And then they just said, you know what, let's just, what else can we put him in to punch, kick, or just slide under, What else can we get him to do flips around? What else can we get him to jump all over the place in? Because that's what it came to. Rush Hour was cool because they put him up with a comedian and the chemistry was great.
Great, yeah.
And it had a cool story, and plus it was they put him in something that was also, while it was a fun story, it was something that was safe. It was still a formula, it was a buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
So they did it, and then after that, well, listen, you can only do so many things with Jackie Chan. It got to a point where it was like, okay, so when is he gonna be, pairing up with a dog or something? because it really was desperate when it got to the point where it's like, all right, Owen Wilson's another funny guy. Steve Coogan, another funny guy. What the doing with Jennifer Love?
That was very odd. You're right.
Yeah, that was just random as hell right there.
The post even she's like,
yeah, she's in the background like, what the hell?
She's like, you see this shit? Can you believe this?
It was quite baffling, but no, hey, look, it worked with everybody else. Just
give it a chance.
Just give it a chance. Sit back, don't judge. Just until you see the movie. We swear it's going to be a lot of fun.
In the world of secret agents, Jimmy Tong has a license to drive.
See, here's the thing. Don't consider it the Jackie Chan, Jennifer Love Hewitt movie. No, it's Jackie Chan and a tuxedo, but not just any tuxedo. It's a tuxedo that is the latest in technology. Whatever you're doing, or whoever you are, it'll instantly make you James Bond.
Sure.
Perfect for Jackie Chan. He puts on the suit and he gets to do all the Chan antics. jumping all over the place, kicking people and whatnot.
And blame it on the suit.
Yeah, except it's funny this time because it's not Jackie Chan. Imagine a world where he didn't know that stuff and the suit did it all for him. Come on now. Oh, you damn ignorant ass people out there.
Let's go.
Laughing at this man. Y'all give this movie a chance.
Trump Boulevard, all right.
Yes, sir. Mr. Devlin.
Wear it.
Get your hands off me.
I told you, don't touch my shit. Don't touch me either.
You yellow bastard. This is a James Bond spoof, of course, but the spoof is that not only is he James Bond because of this big secret $1 billion suit that he has, but he also now has to team up with a woman who might be just a little bit better at the secret agent job than he is, although nobody thinks she is because, well, she's just a dumb chick. But together, they have to prove the world that they too can be top-notch agents. but together, they'll be top-notch agents.
All they gotta do is work together.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see, Billy.
Show everybody.
It's gonna be magic, baby.
And she looks ready.
So I'll tell you this. This look, y'all, we saying this and we're laughing because this movie is known to be one of the worst movies out there. And Jackie Chan's library are just in cinema in general. and it is, man. It all came back to me because I did see this.
Yeah.
It all came rushing back, boy, like a bad trip. If you were to sit down, use your remote on the TV, and you caught this at the very beginning, you might actually think that this is a good movie. It starts out all peaceful and serene, nice scenery, orchestral music is playing. And you got this
deer coming in.
Beautiful wildlife coming in right here. You hear them playing the strings. The waterfall is going. The deer's coming down and get a drink of water right there. And then well, that didn't take long, did it?
I don't
even remember that part.
Man, I didn't remember this either. Already going for cheap laughs. People are saying there was no point to the joke. Actually, I will say it was, as much as I hate to give this movie credit, it was, and they use it efficiently. So it was a way to introduce the title and the opening credits, and also
What are you saying? It's like having a deer take a shit then going, this is what you're in for, guys.
I mean, it's sort of warning to the audience, like, you might want to leave now.
Yeah.
If it's not for you.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you bitching about it later.
Because I just pissed all over it.
Yeah. So it was a way to introduce the credits, the title, and also set up the story. So what it is that they're showing that the deer pissed in the water, so that to show you that the water is being filtered. That water actually is dirty out there. They have to filter it. You don't know what you're drinking because that's a big part of the plot.
Right.
It's a big part of the villain's plan, which we'll get to a little bit later.
You could have just shown brook water.
They should have just...
Nobody want to drink no creek water, no way. So you just show the water going down, but no, we got to build
Billy's
this.
is funny though, man.
Yeah. Where's the
Ass, Billy, ass.
And
where's the joke in what you're saying, Billy?
they had to build a remote control for it too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's probably 50 grand just for that.
Yeah.
The opening, I'm sitting up here being distracted by this deer piss in his ass, but then, the movie is efficient and it moves quickly to the point where it just turns dark real quick. They show a man who this man gets snatched in the middle of this bottling company.
I need Devlin. I need him now.
Oh,
no, don't put me on hold.
Oh, get your ass back to work.
Also, you're not even talking.
Yeah, no more personal calls.
I'm going to tell you again.
I warned you.
This is the only way to get you to stop. So they're getting right to the story here. They setting up something mysterious, something sinister. So they almost earned their little piss joke. You know, that fake deer ass that they got. Okay, you know, but this is a comedy. So, and not a very good one. So when, you know, whenever we look like we about to do something, it's right back to that silly shit.
Aqua la vista, baby.
Boy, he been waiting to kill that man all day to say that.
Just say that.
I'm up in the mirror all day. Aqua la vista, aqua la vista, aqua la vista.
Is it aqua la vista? I'm not sure. Okay. I have to look that up later.
Baby.
Nailed it.
By the way, they're 10 years behind. Everybody was saying that when Terminator 2 came out.
Right.
Yeah.
So we finally meet Jackie Chan's character, Jimmy, silly ass Jimmy. He's a New York cab driver and probably a creep. Because when he's not driving, he's standing outside an art gallery, just staring at one of the gallery assistants right here.
The only Asian one.
Yeah, the only Asian one. And just sitting out there just looking at her do her job.
My name is Jimmy Tong,
Talking to himself.
Yep.
and I was wondering if there's anything I could say that would convince you to have a lunch with me.
But ain't nobody worried about him because they know they know he's harmless. He looked too stupid to do
Well,
anything.
in 2002, it's like, oh, sweet Jackie Chan's.
Right.
You got a crush. You look at this now, you're like, this does not age well at all.
No,
You're like,
hell
yeah,
no.
get him out of there.
Oh, no.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah. The police would be like, sir, can we speak to you?
Yeah. Security would have beat his ass. Yeah, but in this is 2002. You know, people got away with doing creepy, weird shit like this.
It was lovable.
Yeah.
In all fairness, he's outside.
Yeah. Yeah, he is outside.
It's a
He's on
public place.
property.
He's allowed to stare at everybody he wants to.
And when you look at him, you're like, you know what? He ain't gonna do nothing. Shit, this man ain't had no girl in years. Look, he got his Hooters shirt on.
Oh, jeez.
Hooters girls dig you.
It's not even a real shirt.
No girls dig you. Like they seen his ass out there.
Oh,
They've seen it every day. They just kind of tolerated him.
Yeah.
Because finally, the owner, he's tired of his ass. He calls him in. Yeah, he calls him in and show you how much they ain't even worried about him. They fuck with him a little bit.
Don't waste any time. You go over there and you ask Jennifer out. That way, she can say no and we can get on with our little lives.
He's like, no, but for real.
Man, they try to make that gallery owner like he's the bad guy. He's actually talking sense to him.
No. Not only is he talking sense to him, but in all fairness, Jimmy had that kind of coming.
You don't come around here for the art, do you?
Who would?
Oh, okay.
I got talk. Now, I was actually going to encourage your ass before, but now I'm about to talk some shit. Listen, it's early. And they got to let you know because people are already saying when Jackie going to do something. So we got to get into the Jackie Chan antics right here. So you know what that is. They got to find an excuse for him to do his comedy kung fu.
Sure, Jackie Chan. God damn.
So he pisses off the biggest and angriest bike rider, not motorcycle rider, but bike rider in New York, who does a combination of roid rage and road rage. Which makes him stupid. It just makes him angry. Dumbass, what you think?
Yeah, exactly. You gonna grab me through the car? I got something for you.
You know, again, less Jackie Chan do what he wants to do. Less than run around the middle of the street like a monkey chasing a gorilla. I like the way she's like, is that stalker?
Yeah. Like, look at that stupid motherfucker.
Boy, so you would think that the way Jimmy, when he's monkey ass jumping around the city and everything in the middle of the street, you think he'd be known for his acrobatic skills around town, but no.
Because it happens every week.
Because you know he does something stupid every week. He's running from somebody.
You're gonna piss somebody off again.
Jumping on in people's cars.
Flipping over shit.
Yeah, sliding under people's chairs and shit. You know, the way he's stalking people. You know his ass is getting chased every day by somebody.
Yeah, the way he's stalking people.
He's doing something wrong all the time. So you know he's always running from somebody. But no, he's known for some reason his fast and furious driving skills, which catches the attention of this woman right here, who is a CSA agent. CSA agent Stina, and that's Debbie Mazar, Debbie Mazar, who who wants to see what his skills are like.
Do you remember where I'm going?
70 Fleming.
Get me there before I finish putting on my makeup, and I'll double the meter.
So that means that he's
like, how long was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that's just telling him pretty much just to drive through Chinatown, not only putting people's lives in danger, but also it's Chinatown, so in every alley there's a chicken.
Yeah, live chickens
in cages.
Feathers everywhere.
And there's always cooks and busboys outside.
Yeah.
Doing
Too fast,
things.
too fast.
Yeah. And he's banging into shit. There's gotta be crates. And yeah.
You can see he killed about 20 dinners that day.
Yeah. Before he ate a bunch of pillows.
To his credit, he bangs that cab and do a lot of stuff, and there's never a dent on it.
Which it should be. Because he scrapes a lot of shit with that. I'd love to see him drive for Uber because I'm not sure if he get a 1-star rating or a 4-star rating because either way, he gets you there on time, ahead of time.
Get wild. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Back off, buddy.
I thought he was about to beat his ass.
Exactly. Yeah.
You say, old man?
You better go back over there, old man.
You gonna run that bike ride, but beat that old man.
Yeah, look at how bad. The ADR though. Back up, buddy. He's not even moving.
I thought he was about to hit him with that door.
Oh yeah.
You better get your old ass back in there.
Get your ass back in there. Get your ass back there and get somebody's bags.
Yeah, now your ass like a whoop.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't worried about you.
But he gets to a destination quick, which is a good thing because the whole thing has been a job interview for what or who we don't really know. All he knows is that now he's a chauffeur for a guy who has some really strict rules.
Never talk directly to Mr. Devlin.
If you have any questions, you'll find all the answers in there.
But his new boss is a guy named Clark Devlin, who's played by Jason Isaacs, and you wouldn't know that this guy is as smooth as he is because he's such an asshole, man. He's exactly the asshole. Reading those rules, he's exactly the asshole that you thought he'd be.
I'm not a professional driver, but I'd always believe that thing you're staring into is designed for the monitoring of traffic, not passengers. Am I wrong?
People are like, oh shit, wait a minute, is that old southern rich dude, that asshole from White Lotus? That old country dude? His British accent is terrible.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Also, some of y'all know that's Malfoy's daddy.
Right.
So now people are confused. Oh, where's he from? And so, yeah, he's a British actor. I think, was he ever James Bond?
No.
You think of Timothy Dalton.
This is him. He was James Bond.
He's James Bond here.
Yeah.
Would have been a good one though.
No, it's his that's his real accent, his British accent, right down to the British smugness.
You're the head of an intelligence agency. Why don't you be intelligent?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, why don't you call me back when you do understand what I'm talking about?
So hard to get proper help.
Although calling out Jimmy for staring at him in the mirror, he was right to do that.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Drive. God damn it.
Yeah, and that is rude.
Yeah.
Right. I'm back here, you just staring instead of
Can I help
driving.
you?
Yeah, exactly.
He's nicer than I would have been.
So he's like James Bond with a shittier personality. But wait.
You got a copy of the rules?
I hate the rules. Take Grand Boulevard all the way to Lights of Time.
Thank you.
Oh shit, what a twist! He's actually cool. Oh my God. Not only is he cool, but he's also down with the Chinese.
Jimmy, crank the music up.
Did he speak?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and he likes music too? Just like me? Oh, man. Oh, man, he's going to be the greatest boss in the world. Oh,
He likes music too.
He likes music. Oh, he's down, man.
That was music, man.
Don't you feel like
What's that?
Don't you feel like he's experimenting right now?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna snap on Jimmy.
Yeah, for real.
It's all,
Oh, you liking this, huh?
Now pick up that rule. You ain't supposed to do none of this shit.
Yes, sir.
here's where the title character comes in. The tuxedo itself. This is which we see early on, and we get to see what it does. That is when, Jimmy's not about to but is snooping around. Hey!
can't just
Jimmy, you're just as good as you can be. You have the wonderful heart, and you can make it. You're my new best friend. Don't you touch that tuxedo?
There is just one rule. Never touch my tuxedo.
Now look, I've been trying to be nice, goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your dick back in your pants.
Shit. You gonna make me put the rules back in place. Rule number 1, get out of my room.
Right. What are you doing here anyway?
But you begin to see why the tux is such a big deal. You know, because it's an advanced piece of high-tech equipment, actually. You know, it does most of the work on Devlin's missions. I mean, without the suit, he'd suck, really, to be honest with you.
I know.
All he's got is attitude.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's it. All you got is attitude and an accent.
And a game.
Yeah.
First of all, it's going to help him get that ass from that shop girl he was talking to earlier. You know, to hell with the mission. You know, let's get these dance moves on first, which is all the suit. But then they start to put it on in my opinion, just a little bit too thick. You know, they doing ballroom dancing right now, which again, that's excellent. But then the suits decide, you know, let's throw some Michael Jackson up in there.
Come on now.
Yeah, you know,
you're a magician.
Yeah, now we doing smooth criminal moves.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like it's the suit, but you need the shoes to do
exactly.
that.
And she's like, "What kind of damn demonic shit is
I
this?"
know. She's like, I'm okay.
What kind of vampire shit is this? Hey, you're like, hey, this is fun, but let me go.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, you know,
weird now.
Yeah.
Hey, I let you go, but the suit has different ideas.
Suits in control now.
But then it just starts to get ridiculous. Stupid, all right? This is getting stupid. You start sliding to the neighbor's backyard.
Yeah.
And after that, it turns into an even more nonsensical chase scene. Get a guy disguised as a skateboarder.
Of course.
And now, listen, this is where things don't make no sense. Because the dude who's disguised as a skateboarder who bumps into the car.
Watch out!
So he could put a tracking device on that.
Right.
And the tracking device is so, because the dude, now what you're saying, well, why did the dude have to be disguised as a skateboarder? It's so that for the tracking device, it could be followed by.
Why are we running away from a skateboard?
I think it's probably a bomb.
The skateboard has a bomb underneath it.
Couldn't they have just attached the bomb to the car?
Yes.
That's not how.
For one thing, it's way obvious. A little ass skateboard moving by itself down the street.
Yeah.
Well, not to Jimmy. Because he usually ran over somebody. What if that wasn't a fucking...
Boy, I mean, call me crazy, but this scene's way too complicated for me. Look, all this is doing is just giving them a time and a chance to figure out how to get away.
Right.
You know,
well, I mean, maybe because the skateboard can go places
it can
with
go
cars. You know.
But here's the thing. So eventually, because, you know, they do have a lead on the skateboard, they do get away.
No good. Out!
Now, I don't know. To me, it would have been easy just to put the bomb on the car and maybe just blow it up on the spot. I actually like this scene because the movie just does something that is weird. It doesn't try to explain anything. So while Jimmy is waiting to see what Devlin's condition is going to be, there's a woman, this old woman that's sitting in this scene, and she keeps calling for two people because she just keeps pronouncing it different ways all the time. She's calling for either Dr. Angelo or Dr. Angela.
Dr. Angela. Dr. Angela. Where's Dr. Angelo? Dr. Angelo.
I'm like, what is this?
I know. She's kind of singing it at some point.
The ADR is bad too.
No, that's her talking.
No, but the other cut.
No, this woman just. So this woman is just. It's just a woman who was just here, and she just keeps repeating his name.
You, Dr. Angela. Dr. Angela.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna fix her ass. You can still open this envelope. Yeah, I got Dr. Angelo for your ass. So the envelope blew up, and she kind of She was like, all right, that's. I guess I'll shut up for about 30 seconds.
I do need Dr. Angelo. Dr. Angelo.
Look, goddamn. No Dr. Angelo here, all right? Now look.
This don't make no goddamn sense.
No.
This makes less sense than the fucking skateboard.
Yeah. Dr. Angelo.
Dr. Angela.
Are you Dr. Angela? Look, goddamn Dr. Angelo, you. Yeah, I think they just had to lie to it. Dr. Angelo ain't. He's off this week.
Hello.
Dr. Angelo is a holiday today.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt bad for when they told her that. Listen.
It's an insane scene to throw in here.
It's weird, right? It's just out of nowhere. What the?
I like the way she.
Oh my God!
I like the way she looked at him and didn't even shut up. You're like, yeah, you got tricks, but I need Dr. Angelo right now. You can blow up as much paper as you want to. I need Dr. Angelo. You better get Dr. Angelo. Dr. Angela in here. One of them.
I need him now more than ever.
So 20 minutes later in the movie, Jimmy goes back to the hospital. Listen, this is one of the things I love in the movie. I thought that this was actually genuinely funny. He goes back to the hospital. You don't see the woman, but you still hear her in the background trying to find Dr. Angelo or Angela.
It's been a week.
Yeah, man, somebody get this woman Dr. Angelo or tell him he don't work there no more. In the background like a ghost. Dr. Angelo.
And she's like the homeless woman that hangs out. Yeah. They just let her stay in there.
Yeah.
You can't, Dr. Angelo doesn't exist. She won't believe you. You just gotta let her go.
Yeah.
You know what?
She's harmless.
I don't think she exists.
No, she put a curse on
I think she was a ghost that was
there.
She was supposed to have an operation that day, but Dr. Angelo got there late. She died because he didn't get there in time. To this day, she's still looking for Dr. Angelo. Dr. Angelo.
Where's Dr. Angelo? Dr. Angelo.
All up in his face.
Dr. Angelo.
Where's Dr. Angelo? And she's all up in his face, dude. Dr. Angelo.
Dr. Angelo.
You're pushing it.
Are you Dr. Angelo? Dr. Angela.
So now it's up to Jimmy to don the tuxedo. And it's really just an Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's an Iron Man suit that uses nanotechnology that scans your body and I don't know.
Doesn't it dig in? It's got needles that go in to stimulate your muscles.
Yeah, it didn't go in, but I guess it's like a Bluetooth that pairs with your nervous system and your neural system or something.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I told you not to mess with my tuxedo.
Right. And now for the penis.
Dr. Angelo! Dr. Angelo! Boy, and Jimmy thought he was gonna be cool when he put that shit on. He thought he was gonna be the Asian Devlin. Yeah, look at
what y'all know about
got
this?
Got that bow tie on?
Yeah, comb my hair too.
Yeah, definitely eat your ass out.
You don't have to be a dick about it. First, eat your ass. Yeah, definitely eat your ass out.
Yeah, definitely eat your ass out.
I hope you stay in that. I hope you stay in that hotel. I feel bad, motherfucker. See, if that was me, I wouldn't go out like no bitch like you.
How'd you get that sexy black chick you were looking for? Sexy black chick. Boy, so he think he go, yeah. He was on that pain. He's like, it was worth it. I'm about to go out there and tear this shit up. And he puts it on 1 minute later, he's tearing that house up.
It's like Tuxedo has always wanted to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And you know that was part of you, right? I've always hated that. Oh, this is expensive, huh?
Man, he's tearing that house up. And he goes from beating that house's ass to he starts to hibachi that house. damn. Well, he can ready to put that house on the grill.
Fucking coming through, what's it called? Benihana shit?
Benihana, yeah, he Benihana that. Devlin just gets out the hospital. He walks in. What the you do? No!
I didn't touch your tuxedo.
They don't know when to quit. You know,
that was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. And that wasn't enough. You know, because they want to show you every stupid setting that this suit got. They got the shake your booty setting.
Oh man,
which just means just do stupid shit. Okay, it's
okay. All right, that needs to be recalibrated.
Yeah,
that's how you. That's a shake your booty. Setting,
Now, this scene is going on so long. At this point, we like stop this shit.
Enough.
It got every setting in there. You can be every Marvel superhero if you want to. You can be Iron Man or you can be Spider-Man. I'm sure there's a shield in there somewhere. So we still got a little ways to go here. We haven't even gotten to the villain yet. The villain, a dude named Banning. And we're introduced to him, like most Bond villains. They want to show us all the notorious and diabolical things that they can do, how they don't care. They ready to kill anybody in a minute to get what they want. And the person that they do it with, well, this person's going to die. Because the moment he step on, he's already talking too much.
I knew I was doing good work for Banning International, but I didn't know Mr. Banning would be taking so much notice of me so soon. I'll say this, though. When I'm CEO of this place, I won't be
dead.
Goodbye, man.
Dead.
Yeah.
Talking too goddamn much.
Nice knowing you, dude.
When we want to kill you, you dead.
When I'm CEO of this place.
Yeah.
Before you meet Bannon, don't do coke.
Yeah. Don't do coke.
You sure? Because
don't do coke and get a grown man's haircut.
Oh,
right.
That's it. You got a haircut like
when
that,
you come to this damn chili bowl right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man comes in here with this damn Cousin Oliver haircut.
Yeah.
He look like he look like he's 8 years old. He look like an 8-year-old going to church right now.
So, word filtered down to me that you don't share my optimism about our company's future.
Oh. Yeah, he know.
Shit. With your little Easter suit on.
And the funny thing is, the villain even says, I'm going to kill him just because I don't like his head.
I don't like his hair.
And it's like I said, we rooting for him to kill this man. And that's the villain's name is Dietrich Banning, played by Richie Coster.
Yeah, who's always playing Americans too.
Yeah, he sure is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
He's
American
British,
Gangster. Yeah, he played that Italian dude. No, yeah, he's English. Yeah.
But
great actor, I love him.
So the guy that he's about to kill just as a sacrifice, they always do this because
you got to kill a henchman.
Yeah,
to show everybody
you
you're
either got to
serious.
kill a henchman or somebody you don't like to either show them to do a couple of things. Show them that, bitch, I ain't playing, and also to show them the plan.
Yeah,
oh shit, imagine me doing this to millions of people.
Water that makes you thirsty. What's in it? Salt?
There's no profundity in salt.
So,
you can't just speak English. Huh?
Yeah. Salt ain't that serious, man. There's no profundity.
Motherfucker, I'm about to die.
It ain't no sense in what you saying. God damn, man. Yeah, so he does it just show off the evil plans. You can see the man is drying up right there. And so his whole thing is to make people so dry with water that makes you thirsty that it just turns your ass into dust.
Your internal organs are shriveling. You're becoming as dry as your limited imagination.
Damn.
Yeah, turn you into a husk.
It seems quite unnecessary, but okay.
Yeah.
Turns your ass into baby powder.
Right, yeah, for real, yeah, man. Like
talcum powder, yeah.
Now you'll have to buy my water.
Yeah.
Hey, oh shit.
So people, it looks scary, it sounds scary, but it's dumb. Just like any of these henchmen, these villains' plans.
It's real stupid.
It's dumb. Yeah, they're like, what the fuck made you think that was going to work? The whole plan is to use these mutated bugs, these strider bugs, like these bugs that stand on water, and they're mutated to have bacteria on their legs that cause dehydration when people drink the water that's infected. And so when that happens,
oh boy,
he will have, listen to this, y'all, he will have global control of every drinking water supply in the world, and people have to buy his bottled water.
Right. I'm sorry. TLDR. Send me a text.
And of course, he has the meeting for the world's richest and most powerful people who don't ever say, this is dumb. Got his evil chair.
Right, yeah.
In the year 2001, $35 billion worth of bottled water was...
There's production going on. And then movies of water.
I question, where'd you get a screen that big?
Consumed worldwide. Today, bottled water costs more per gallon than gasoline. We, my friends, are the new oil barons.
No, you're not. That's stupid.
Actually, you want to...
No. Is this time for the Q&A?
But notice nobody's saying, no, I don't want any part of this, because when they do that, then the ass gets killed on the way out.
Right.
He gets dropped out of a plane, or one of the henchmen shoots him or something.
No, that's the kind of shit you say after you get out, and everybody's looking at each other like.
No, you say, man, I'm in. You treat that shit like a timeshare. You say, I'm in, and then you go write a letter and say, no, I changed my mind.
I'm opting out.
On the private jet, you call up the other one like, man, you believe that crazy shit he came up with?
We're not doing this.
The fucking commitment that this guy wants.
Nah. Are you doing it? Hell no.
Jennifer Love Hewitt is in this. She's Del Blaine. She's a sidekick of Jimmy, who she thinks is Devlin. She thinks Jimmy because he's wearing the suit. He's the actual agent, which means that she's also the love interest by default. So they're supposed to start out bickering, to build chemistry. But man, when they start talking, it's immediately clear that this shit ain't working.
I'm Del Blaine.
Have we met before?
No.
Good.
God, man. People, you can't have a bumbling character who can't talk to. All right.
Also, she looked like, no.
Yeah, these pauses.
She looks like she wants to kill him right off the bat.
She's like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah. I mean, that's her character, but it's that all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, there's supposed to be some chemistry, like, the bickering at first, and then they come to respect and kind of, love each other a little bit. And she stays in bitch mode from the beginning to the end. And I was like,
until she's not supposed to.
Damn, she don't ease up at all.
There's nothing for them to do with her. I mean, they ain't got no, as you can see, can't no formula help this chemistry right here.
Nothing.
But I don't kill people anymore.
Killing? You're planting a bug.
Go look through your binoculars.
God, she's like, Jesus. What am I supposed to do?
It's like, I can't tell if that's the character or the actor. Like when she's like, we have shot this scene 15 times. If you don't dub this, loop this in, please.
Between her trying to figure out what he's saying and him not saying it. It's like, I don't know what y'all thought putting them together, plus the age gap and everything. Like, like none of this shit is working at all.
The age gap. They're 30 years older.
Yeah.
30 years old and can't talk. I ain't trying to be. I'm not trying to be culturally insensitive. I'm not. I'm just saying, it's Jackie Chan is, he's grasping with pronunciation, and it's not helping him be charismatic. It's not helping him. You don't see what the appeal is here.
No, you don't.
Because they just ain't communicating.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to be insensitive. I'm just telling you what it is.
And she just looks irritated the entire time.
She looked like she's trying to figure out what he's talking about.
Because this kind of thing can work, and we've seen it work with other comedians who have a good command of the language and comedic timing. And Jackie, he's lovable, and he's actually better here than he has in a lot of his previous movies, but he still ain't there.
No.
He's a long way from there.
And I ain't saying that the age is a problem. I'm not saying that he can't date her or anything. But the thing is, if you're gonna have somebody with that much of an age gap between them, you're gonna have to make that guy. You're gonna have to give him some hella charm. He's gonna have to be charming, and this thing coming across that way.
But I don't kill people anymore.
Killing? You're planting a bug.
Go look through your binoculars.
Okay, see, you know, he's cute, yes. It's adorable in a way that, you know, he's a guy who's still trying to grasp the language and he's a bumbler and whatnot. But for what they trying to set up, no.
You can tell right then, like, I know what you're going to try to do in the third act, and I'm not buying it already.
No, it's bullshit.
It's like they gave up on that because it just stays like this the entire time.
Yes, it does. No, if they want to make it work, they can't have her coming in here looking like a damn model and shit because she's gorgeous. But
right, she is. Yeah.
They still could have made her like a cute, nerdy scientist or something. You can't be no fucking hot ass chick talking to this dude and trying to make us believe they fucking hit
right.
No, hell no.
I can't wait for him to tear his ass up.
No,
you can wait.
So what they do is they just get in the slapstick, and maybe if they were working together, you know, doing slapstick together, you know, like Jackie Chan does with what he does, like he's using people to fight people and also help them and rescue them at the same time.
Right.
But they're not even doing that. It's like they get into these slapstick scenes and they're just doing this separate thing.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, I really like this. Look, your turn.
So whenever they gotta fill time, they just have him just slapping and fighting and jumping around. She's on the phone. And on top of that, like, okay, oh, Jackie, you did your comedy thing? All right, let's step aside. Let me show you how it's done. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down. The problem with this, though, is that they just don't know when to drop it. All right. Like,
exactly. That's been throughout this whole thing.
I'm feeling like a dumb man because I'm excusing the movie and all the dumb jokes. I'm saying, all right, you know what? They're just trying to prove a point. But no, they can't leave it alone. Turns out it's so funny to them that it's got to be the setup for another lame joke that has no point. Something they think is seriously funny. The movie starts being childish.
Nice rack.
And I knew that was going to happen. Man, what I did, that's kind of funny. We put behind him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I know. I'm getting that look, and it hurts. But I'm just saying.
No,
behind the bushes.
No, that
behind the bushes made me laugh.
I didn't even try to shake the leaves.
Yeah, never. Look how lazy this shit is.
But I said, see, the thing is, when they said that the code word was nice rack, I even said to myself, yeah, there'll be some lame shit if they actually, you know.
By this point, you ought to know.
Yeah, I didn't think they would go that far. I said, that'd be crazy if they took it that far. He actually goes to meet a strange woman that know it was the wrong person. It said night titties, you know. And they,
I know, exactly. Gee, I wonder if you're going to say the wrong girl.
You mother.
Also, the way he's smiling and shit.
Yes.
Even if it was
the right person.
He'd be like, yo, player, who are you?
This is supposed to be nonchalant.
And then, you know, and again, that's why I said they don't stop there. You know, at least they were trying to tell jokes. Now they just little boys looking at ass.
But he's way irrational, bordering on nutso.
We'll just get, that's it. There you go. That's it. There.
Look at that.
Move it over just a bit.
Now the movie.
Ain't no reason for this, man.
Now the movie just being horny.
And this scene goes on for a while too. I remember.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Well, because they got another ass to go to.
This is ass number one.
Yeah, shit. You next.
And the movie's like, hold on, fellas. Do not forget, we get one more now.
Yeah.
Don't look down at your popcorn.
I was like, man, now it's not even telling jokes. The movie just being horny.
Yeah, there's no joke to it.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, look at Debbie Mazar and Jennifer Love Hewitt's asses as they jiggle.
That's why I say this movie ain't no kids movie. It's a kids movie in the sense that it's a 14-year-old boy just being horny.
Yeah. Like I said, but this is me going, come on, man, that's childish.
Yeah. Them two old grown men. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, to the left.
No. These are dudes that would walk around with mirrors on their shoes.
No shit.
It's a damn shame when I have to look at the movie and say, man, grow the hell up.
For real.
Stop it. I want to get the water hose and spray it on this movie.
Yeah, you knock that shit
Get
off.
this movie hard on down. Like, stop it.
When I'm saying like
Put your dick down.
I'm saying, man, take the camera off that fine white girl's ass.
Yeah.
That's me saying that. All right? I don't even know who I am anymore.
They zooming in like it's CSI. Oh yeah, zoom a little to the left.
Oh, right there.
Way irrational, bordering on nutso.
We'll just get. That's it. There you go. That's it. There.
Look at that.
Move it over.
Well, they sound like both of them jacking each other off.
for real.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all something, man. And God help my miserable soul. I'm gonna laugh at this, and I shouldn't, but I'm laughing at the sensitivity of it. I ain't laughing at the thing.
We'll just see what I do.
Yeah, you gonna laugh too. Just get ready. Yeah, you going to hell too. So,
well, you know.
Yeah. That's one,
I was gonna say, man, come on.
I got a one-way ticket already.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a done deal a while ago.
So the worst, here's the worst part, and it's not even, at least for me, it's not even for what you think.
Could you hold this for me? Now, where did I put those tickets?
Boy, y'all are wrong for that. That's the most offensive thing in the movie.
So offensive.
Y'all put this damn Down syndrome man up in here so he can look like he's cuckoo for titties and
Oh, Mexican Buddy Hackett.
Yeah, because he's making this expression. Y'all know better than look at this. I told you. Man, yeah. Now look, they did a lot of bad things in the early 2000s, but goddamn it, this is not right.
Like an overfed baby.
Yeah. This is a Down syndrome man right here. And they put him in here just because he had that expression like, yeah,
that's it. They couldn't resist.
They couldn't resist. Let me just get this straight. I want y'all to be aware that we're aware, and y'all need to be aware, that man has Down syndrome. All right?
Does he? Are you sure?
I thought the more offensive thing is that he's Hispanic and it's like, ooh, white titties.
I'm gonna play on the safe side and say, yeah, he got something going on. They just put his ass in there and that's not me saying this. They put his ass in there just to give him a goofy ass expression looking at titties.
Sure, he's probably just somebody part of the crew, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta."
Yeah, can you make that face?
Yeah, make that face.
Y'all wrong for that.
They are wrong for it.
Y'all wrong. They say they back in the early 2000s, they didn't give a damn about nobody.
No,
women.
That's true.
The special needs, the handicapped, the mentally challenged. They.
I want it on record. I'm not diagnosing nobody.
Yeah, early 2000s, they were still referring to everything as gay.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody said you made worse jokes. I ain't mad at the movie. I'm just saying y'all wrong for that. That's the early 2000s for y'all, man.
Yeah. Well, a lot of this movie is like that, and this movie does get worse in that way. I'm starting to remember all kinds of shit
man,
now.
That's some crazy shit. It's some crazy.
There's some shit.
Man, we ain't even got to James Brown yet.
Oh my God, you haven't got to James Brown yet.
Well, they do some silly shit there.
Some real silly shit.
What happened? Yeah, all right, y'all. So, we're gonna say this for next week. It's late. I told y'all, man. Listen, and I'm not even going that deep with this movie, but you see the shit I'm pulling up.
But yeah, there is so much.
There's a lot, y'all. I'm not even this the Tuxedo. I spent all day.
I'm telling you, man.
What am I doing?
We barely got the Jeff Love Hewitt like up until the end. Like I was like,
that's right. Yeah, we just barely
when
introduced
you
her.
said Jeff Love Hewitt, I was like, oh, that's right. She is in this movie.
Or would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.